lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, I'm at an antique store, and while Patrick is down there drooling over something, I'm gonna stand here and tell you to look at this cabinet. This is unbelievable. And the doggone thing is only $499. This is artificially grained paint. Look at this. Please don't chalk paint this. It's taken 150 years. $499 for this very, I wouldn't say primitive, but oh my gosh, let's look at the inside. This has been in some old Pennsylvania house for 150 years at least. Oh my gosh. It's hard for me to get you to it's hard for me to get you to see. Yes, please film me in my shirt that's got Subway sandwich all down the front of it. Okay. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm here less than 10 minutes and I've already filled up the back of the truck. Well, not quite, but isn't this great? Hey, I'll tell you what. Right now, I have big bags of bird seed on the front porch. I think this is going to be my new container for bird seed on the front porch. It's old, it's wicker. Look at this. I'm not sure exactly what it was used for, who knows. But it has a nice old green paint, and that's a perfect way for me to hide the bags of bird seed. So I think for $28, that's probably going to wind up. Ooh, we're on a noisy highway here in Adamstown, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's go inside and see what we can see. Oh my goodness, we're out on the front porch. We haven't even gotten inside yet. Look at this. Look at this great big thing, $55. And that one back there, that one looks, oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. I'm just standing here going, ugh. Look at all of this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, everyone, I know you're holding your breath because you're debating, is he actually going to take home that Ginete lamp with the original lampshade? Do you see this? Patrick, how much is it? Wait a minute. Oh, it's only 75 doll hairs.
I'd say no.
I say no too. Okay, well, we'll stick with Pink You Stink. We'll stick with the, oh, look at the calendar art. Ooh, what's that, 1930. Look at the colors in that. She better put that baby to bed. She's going out.
There's Boots and Shoes, 1924.
Oh, wow, those are really nice.
35.
1935. Okay. Ooh, modern trends. Look at that. That would be neat to look through today. Oh, did you hear my knee pop? All my joints are sound effects. It's a sound effects machine.
We can relive your youth with Dancing Witch accordion crepe paper.
Oh, I love
We
those
both remember
accordion
those.
things. I know, and they were always covered with yellowed Scotch tape. records. Now look at this Art Deco lamp. I wish I had bought it, but I didn't. It was only $65, but look, it's missing something. Patrick and I studied this lamp, and we studied it. We don't know. We can all guess. It's made of glass, not lucite. There was one little chip down there. But these little chrome holders, something would have fit down in there. Now, I don't think it would have been candles, and I just don't know. I think the lamp dates to the 30s and 40s based upon experience, but I don't know what fit down in those little chrome cups. What do you think? It had to be something decorative. I don't know, like little Epern inserts types of things. Studied it for a while, and neither one of us really, well, we had guesses, but we don't know for sure. Coca-Cola trays, I know there are collectors of those and would like to see them. And then I stumbled upon something I would love to have, but I'm not going to spend that kind of money on it. An autographed photo of Herbert Hoover, $385. All right, let's not get into it. Poor old Herbert Hoover.
Good morning, everyone. I'm still here in Adamstown, Pennsylvania, next to a busy road. Anyway, waiting for Patrick to arrive, and we are going shopping today at the Adams Antiques, open 7 days a week. The address, by the way, is 2400 North Reading Road. I've been here before. It's quite nice.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm putting together a collection of a few little 1930s. Now, why did the hammering start? The minute did you hear that, Patrick?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the leaf blower starts the minute you... Anyway, I'm putting together a little collection of 1930s toys to put under the Christmas tree, and I thought we would look at this little doll baby. Look at how long her legs are. That is a long-legged thing. I guess you call this composition, and she's cracked. And she ain't got no clothes on, but she's only $35. So I'll just leave her right there. I'm not in the mood to take that home with me. Boy, those are some long legs, but I think old toys under the Christmas tree would look, would be nice. I like this as well, $30 for the little sailor suit pictures. And, oh my, is this a lampshade? It is, and it's only $12. I don't think I need that. Oh, look at that. Old coffee photo. Yep, that's an old... That's kind of neat. She could be the old Curiosity Shop new dancing coffee lady. I ought to buy her and make a meme. Let's see. There's so much to see, and I need to keep talking because the radio is on, and we all know what that means. Oh, I want to get over there. How do I get over there without falling on my face? You don't. Okay. You got to back out and go around the other way. Look at that. All right, I'll back out and I'll go the other way. Oh my goodness, I have this because Elizabeth gave it to me. It was in her basement in the old house in South Philadelphia. Yes, the paintings are a little bit different. Arts and crafts. It says old colonial book rack, $35. That seems very reasonably priced. I like the way they're painted. Huh, I guess I could buy that and I'd have two. I like that. Well, I always get a kick when I am out in public and I see people walking around with their mouths open. Now, I have to tell you, if you happen to stumble upon me in this shop, you would see me walking around with my mouth open. It's always fun to visit the Vintage Kitchen store. It's on the main drag right there. I always forget Adamstown and Denver, Pennsylvania are really almost the same thing. You're on a little highway and you leave one and you enter the other one. So if you look up Vintage Kitchen store, it may have a Denver address, or it may have an Adamstown address, but it's right on the main drag where all the antique shops are. It's nestled in a little, like a little shopping center type parking lot thing. So, but look it up. You can find it. It's easy to get to, and you will simply look at this. So anyway, I'm gonna play a little music and be quiet and just let you, Patrick, get out of there. You're messing up my scene. No, I'm just kidding. You see how he backed away. Patrick, the Trusty Huckster, and I were doing some antique shopping together. And that's who you just saw. So, okay, let's play some music and you look at the beautiful glass at the Vintage Kitchen Store. Wow. Close your mouth. I was talking to myself. Look at this, Patrick and I just found the most awesome lighting setup for like the next live sale. You know, I'd be sitting in front of it. I think I better take the red light bulbs out of it though. I don't know what it is. Well, I guess I should go look at the tag. Is it a suntan lamp? It is a 5-arm lamp and it needs more cleaning. It's $295, okay. All right, I don't know what you do with it. Okay, let me turn around. Look at all this architectural pieces here. Doors with frosted glass and corbels and light fixture, pan ceiling fixtures. Those are $65, $45 each. Very nice. And I'm excited to get Bakelite butterscotch handled knives and forks for $12. They will be used by me and my guests. Things that I buy, I use. And I'm excited to buy this Phoenix consolidated vase, which has damage, and I'm buying it anyway because it's beautiful and I like Phoenix glass, consolidated glass. That's who made it. It's a really nice vase. It's $12 because it's got a few little edge chips here at the top, which I'm not concerned about because I probably plan on keeping the vase. It's glass, and I like it quite a bit. I'm a fan of consolidated Phoenix / 1930s, 20s, and 30s. So the little chip on the top there, that's not any concern to me. No, because, okay, Columbia, Pennsylvania, Burning Bridge Antiques. I know people like to know where we are. Look at this little tea cart, hostess cart with all the pink and black. And the mid-century things here. I know everybody really loves the kitchen items from the old 50s and 60s. And all the typical Pyrex and the Hawking and all the stuff that we always see. And look at all these Fenton baskets, and oh my word. And there's some elegant depression glass. We're up on the second floor. This is a nice town, and there are a lot of antique stores in this area. It's about 20 miles, well, it's right along the Susquehanna River, 20 miles west of Lancaster, roughly. roughly. Let's see, we'll give you some Westmoreland candy box. That's $35. And there's a Lighthouse novelty lamp, chalk light. That's only $14 if you like chalkware. That's okay. Okay, 20% off booth. Let's see what we can find for 20% off. We're now down in the basement, which is why you hear... Hope that doesn't get too annoying. That's the creaky floor upstairs. There's a good old one from the 30s and 40s. It's been repainted a drab brown color. Let's see how much it is. It's $125. There's a wig and a mixing bowl. It's kind of neat with plants. I think that walking on the floor is going to get a little annoying, isn't it? $40 on that. Looks like a McCoy piece. I'm not sure about that, but it kind of looks like McCoy. Okay, we are going to have to wait until these people stop walking. People have often asked me, how can you tell the difference between oak, mahogany, and walnut? And I'm at least going to show you the difference between mahogany and oak. And then eventually we'll find some walnut. These are two Victor model Victrolas. And these, this one here on the right is mahogany, of course. And then on the left, what they would call golden oak. Or you'll hear people say tiger oak. It's actually quarter sawn. There's no such thing as a tiger oak tree. It's the way they cut the oak. And they cut it so that the medullary rays show up, and that's what gives it this tiger stripe. You see that? And when you see these stripes, now oak can be fumed. They would put it in tents of ammonia, and it would darken, and that was popular around the turn of the century. But this is just, here we see on the inside, on this panel, notice how shiny that is compared to this. These had what was called a piano finish, which was a shellac. Good old orange shellac. Remember in elementary school we would get gourds? Did you ever do that, Patrick? Shellac gourds? Is that an East Coast thing? East Coast thing? We would do that in the autumn season. We would, I can see us now, we put newspaper on our desks and we would get gourds and squash and we'd shellac them. Anyway, anybody else do that? So this is shellac. And then later on, it would become lacquer. And that's why you see it's more of an orangey but a shiny look, because this has been protected with these louvers. They've been shut all these years, and it's worn off out here. So that's oak. Look at the grain on the mahogany. It's a tight grain. You get little tiny flecks of almost brown. And then again here, if we open these up, we'll swing that one open. It's a tighter grain. And you get these horizontal lines which run through that it's in a darker shade. And also, mahogany doesn't have to be red. It can be stained brown, but it usually has this almost deep reddish brown color. And then oak, golden oak, or sometimes fumed. Oh my goodness, now let me get up off the floor. And I didn't make any noises. Oh, I just made a noise. But it was excitement. I know I didn't show you any walnut. Look at the 1920s table. It's way too big for my porch, but that's an original. What do you think, Patrick?
It's gorgeous.
And a lot of them, this is the original paint, and they would spray these, and you would get a darker color. Sometimes they would do, that's only $105. It's the original old brown on that.
It is pretty big, though.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Actually, awkwardly sized.
Sunroom. Yeah, because it's not skinny like a sofa table.
It's
but
it really would be hard to, if you push against the wall, it sticks out.
it's a big one. All right, we need to find some walnut. Let's see. That's pine. And that's pine. I'm pining for you. All right, I'm not going to start singing. Where are we? We're at Toll Booth Antiques in... Am I allowed to say where we are?
Yeah.
Because we'll be gone by the time. In Columbia, Pennsylvania. Look at the artificial graining on that blanket chest. Now look, if anybody buys that and puts chalk paint on it, I'm coming after you. Don't you mess...
Catch the edge where it's actually swirled?
I'm coming over there. This is all old paint put on there to designed to look like some type of a grain. That's just beautiful.
And the back's not done at all, because you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, because you wouldn't see it.
But it's got great detailing.
Look at that baby carriage. Is that a carriage or a stroller? I don't know what that thing is. It's been a long time since I've been in one. That was for a big baby too, wasn't it? Big baby. You could fit about 3 of me in that thing. Okay. A cedar chest from the 1940s. I'll tell you what, look at the rocking horse. It's a big place. What do you see? That's mahogany as well. See that? On the bottom? Yeah. With the stripes in kind of a reddish color. And there's a kitchen cabinet. Let's see which company made it. And that is a Hoosier. It's actually the Hoosier brand name, if this will focus for me. Okay, Newcastle, Indiana, that is a Hoosier. We've talked a lot about the Hoosier being a generic name for these kitchen cabinets, but a lot of different companies made them. And I think I saw a deco clock back here. I did. And the condition is eh. That looks like that's been repainted at some point. Let's get this thing out of there. Ooh, it's heavy. Yeah, somebody put some... It's ticking. You hear that? Listen to that. It's only $24. Could buy it, strip it, and restore the paint. Put a new coat of paint on it to make it look old. I don't know what to show you. It's almost overwhelming. Look at the china closet. My word. And the scales to weigh the baby at home at a plant stand. I'd like to show you some prices. And the Governor Winthrop desk, and look at this mid-century set, the Gazelles, $140 for the candle, for the clock, and the 2 lamps, and those old shades. Oh, look at this flip clock. Did you see that, Patrick?
What's that?
It's $100 though. Boy, that's an old one. These bring a lot of money on the internet. These flip clocks,
yeah.
But boy, that's a deco looking one, probably late 30s, early 40s. It's called a Hummercron. A couple of chips in the Bakelite there, but I've seen people buy the ones from the 70s, and they sell for woo on the online auctions and internet and so forth. I never find them in the thrift shops. No, I just never find any. All right, I guess I'll turn this camera off and turn it back on when I find something I want to show you. Ooh, hello. Hello. Well, don't hold your breath, but I might have found my refrigerator. This is a 1931 Frigidaire.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
And of course, very modern looking, because the old motor top, monitor top, is a nice flat top there. And so the compressor and all that business is down here on the bottom now. But look at the hinges on that, and this wonderful door, and here's to adjust the temperature. Look at how clean this thing is on the inside. Check that out. Let me back up again. Boy, it's in really excellent cosmetic condition. Physical condition of the refrigerator itself looks good as well. The question is, now, it's been rewired, but I've got a lot of questions about the inner workings of this refrigerator. I'm going to do some research, talk to the previous owner, find out what's been done to it, what hasn't been done to it, and we'll go from there. So it's a possibility. And I don't plan on, I know a lot of people were like, no, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to keep the big old ugly 1970s refrigerator down in the basement, so that'll be the workhorse refrigerator. Wow. And so the refrigerator upstairs in the kitchen, really just, you know, milk and bread, eggs, cheese. And then the big refrigerator is the one that I'll keep, you know, down in the basement. So that could be it. I don't do a lot anyway in terms of things in the refrigerator, so that's the perfect size for me. So we'll get the history on it and get them to plug it in and see what it does. We may need to shoot some Freon in there and have somebody overhaul the innards, but that might be the one. It's reasonably priced, and even if they have to have some work done to get it to be energy efficient, it's going to be a lot cheaper than going out and buying a brand new refrigerator. So we'll see. We'll see.